The man breaks the card into the shape of a funnel so that it fits into the mouth of a mineral water bottle. Then he pressed the other end of the card against the crack in the sunroof. The soil on the roof of the car contains a lot of water. This moisture was collected through layers of seepage directly into the mineral water bottle through the card. Carter has been buried by the landslide for more than 30 hours, although he had solved the problem of drinking water. He still dared not take it lightly. At the same time, he collected all his urine into a storage tank for backup, but Carter's chest felt tight and he couldn't breathe. He immediately realized that the oxygen in the car was running out, and if he didn't do something about it, he was going to die of suffocation. So Carter hurriedly removed the folding chair from the trunk and pulled out the hollow legs of the folding chair to poke the hollow steel tubes through the sunroof to increase the oxygen in the car. However, within 10 centimeters of pushing the pipe up, dirt from the roof of the car was pouring into the car. Carter hastily pulled back the pipe and plugged the hole in the sunroof with a piece of paper. Then he opened the cap of a mineral water bottle and drilled a small hole in the cap with a knife. Then he put the hemp rope through the hole in the cap and tied it in a knot. The other end of the rope was threaded through a hollow steel tube so that the cap could be blocked above the tube when everything was ready. Carter used the wire to make a big hole in the skylight. Then he pushed the cap through the hole in the sunroof and pushed it into the dirt. But the roof was too tightly pressed and the 2-meter-long steel pipe still couldn't get out of the ground. Carter had to put all the steel pipes together and then continue to poke upwards with the previous ones. But then Carter realized that the other end of the pipe was blocked by a rock. No matter how hard he tried, the pipe would not budge. But Carter didn't want to give up, because getting the pipe out of the ground was the only way he could get oxygen. So he grabbed the jack from his car and pushed the pipe up bit by bit. But even when the jack was pushed to its limit, the pipe still wouldn't come out of the ground. Carter had no choice but to put a towel on his shoulders and use the thin towel on his back to push the pipe to the ground. Just when Carter used all his strength to continue to push the steel pipe, he suddenly felt his shoulders loose and realized that the steel pipe had already penetrated the collapsed soil. So Carter quickly took a thin wire aside. He used his teeth to bite the hemp rope, connected to the bottle cap, and carefully stuffed the wire into the steel pipe. Then, holding the wire, he pushed the cap off the pipe. Fresh air poured into the car through the small steel tube. Carter didn't have time to celebrate when it happened again.